Games, brains are banging life filled with another episode of the Flashback series. We're returning to the world of Command and Conquer. We've done Command and Conquer, now we're doing its sequel, Red Alert. Command and Conquer Red Alert is a real-time strategy video game of the franchise, produced by Westwood Studios and released by Virgin Interactive Entertainment in 1996. The second game to bear the Command and Conquer title, Red Alert is a prequel to the original Command and Conquer, and takes place in an alternative early history of Command and Conquer, when Allied forces battled the Soviet Union for control of the European mainland. It was initially available for the PC, and was subsequently ported to the PlayStation, where we played it. The PlayStation version was also re-released as a download on the PlayStation Network for PlayStation Portable and PlayStation 3. In collaboration with Petroglyph Games, this is the moment. EA announced a remaster of this game, along with the original Command & Conquer, on November 14th, 2018. I knew you'd be like, what? Yeah. Yes, it's true.
Wow.
It is true.
Bloody hell, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I knew you'd be quite like that. As always, things we like, things we didn't like, and favourite moments, scenes, bits of music. Although that last one's going to be a nightmare again, because it's Command & Conquer.
Yeah.
The opening FMV. How fucking awesome was that? From Einstein going back and taking out Hitler.
Yeah.
Just Hitler, and then shaking of the hand, and then, did anything change? And he changed history, and now Stalin rose to power.
Yep.
And then that opening... We'll get on to that in a favourite bit, but that opening FMV. Because I don't remember a lot of the cutscenes from this game in the way I do the original.
Oh yeah, of course.
But this opening FMV is probably, if people say to me, name what is the most memorable Command & Conquer FMV, this one.
Yeah, definitely.
This one. Yeah, that and Destroy the Bastard.
Yep.
But that's from the original Command & Conquer. Yeah.
Stop playing with that thing.
I've just got to adjust this.
Give me the sequence calculations. Now!
They're already done.
I wonder if it will be raining.
Stand by.
Herr Hitler?
Ja, was ist los? Ich habe keine Zeit, hier rumzustehen.
Ja, ich verstehe.
Did you find him?
Hitler is out of the way.
Congratulations, Professor. With Hitler removed...
Time will tell. Sooner or later. Time will tell.
I would have to go for my first one. Probably my first like is again it's a cutscene.
Yep.
And it's when Kane walks in.
Oh, right, okay. Very first time, yeah.
Obviously, everyone knows Kane. He's the leader of North. But when Kane walks in, and he's like I don't know what he's
advisor.
Advisor, yeah. He's like he brings in a cup of tea, I think, and it's just it's sort of like brings you like, oh yeah, Command & Conquer.
Yeah.
So
it's shocking. It's like, wait, what? How? Yeah. What? Yeah.
Obviously, because it's a prequel.
And
he takes that. I presume that after this and probably retaliation, he was the one who took over.
Because it ends that way in the Soviet ending as well. What a step up as well this was from the original Command & Conquer. It was different, but also clearly Command & Conquer as well. It had that sense of realism more than Command & Conquer, but still was very Command & Conquer original as well.
Oh, yeah,
I think while it's not my favourite, I prefer the original. I think it's a far superior game. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of my other likes is I've got like the new buildings and the new weapons.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I've got a few now. I've got like the Tesla turrets.
Yeah.
And the flame turrets. Now, watching a infantry unit getting burnt alive by the flame turret was as sick as it is satisfying.
Satisfying,
it's really cool. And obviously dogs.
Yep. Dogs were cool addition, weren't they?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. Two excellent campaigns that were lengthy and varied. As much as I love the original Command & Conquer, I never loved the Nod side of it. I enjoyed it, but I always, if I was to start it now, I will start the GDI campaign. Yeah. I always enjoyed it more. Whereas in Command & Conquer Red Alert, I wouldn't mind. Both campaigns I felt were really, really good, and they were very long, and they were varied missions.
Yeah,
very positive on that. Yeah. Any more?
Yeah, obviously I got one like it. Again, I've got down here of the music.
Yep.
Every Command & Conquer game has always had fantastic music. And
don't name any specifics. We'll get to specifics at the end.
And it's not just one track. You know,
okay.
There's about 25 tracks.
Yeah.
And you can obviously change it yourself if you want to, and have one you specifically want for yourself.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And my last one is it's simple. It's a personal thing. It's one of my all-time favourite strategy games. This, easy as that. Things we didn't like, then. I admit I didn't love the real-world story as much as I did the original game's story. You know, using real-world characters, so to speak, even though it's alternative. I prefer more fantasy stuff, you know. There was realism in the original Command & Conquer by locations and how things were done. But like Tiberium and stuff like that, I prefer that side of things. I want fantasy more than anything else. So the real world story never gripped me.
Yeah.
As well as the original did.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I would agree. But then, I mean, when you say real world, do you mean like the mapping system?
No, I mean in the sense that it's Soviets versus Allies.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know,
yeah.
I mean, that's what I've got down here. I've got to was never a fan of Allies versus Soviets. I was always a fan of Blood and GDI.
Yeah.
Because it's like, to me, they're like two factions. And even in the end, the GDI are, they come across like they're the good guys.
Yep.
But they're not really the good guys.
No, it's that whole, you know, you could argue the Allied and GDI are effectively the same thing. The Global Defence Initiative is just a group of countries.
Yeah.
What we have in real life anyway. But, you know, it's just a world more than anything else.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I already mentioned this, but I'll mention it briefly touch on it again. Again, most what I said regarding the opening FMV, nothing else sticks out. Even the endings. Like I can remember the endings of GDI and Nod. Kane, you know, Kane in his temple as the what's the
Iron Cannon.
Iron Cannon comes down.
Yeah. Or stands with his arm back.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're Nod, you're getting to choose 4 different building iconic landmarks to destroy. And I can remember this the Soviet ending with Stalin dancing and then getting shot and stuff like that. But beyond that, FMVs, I can't. In CNC Red Alert. Can you remember anything that jumps out?
I think again, I'm I think the Allies ending is where the Allies boss, whoever it is, he walks in and Stalin's still alive under a pile of rubble, and he throws the rock on Stalin's face or puts it on top of his face,
right?
So it suffocates him, and then he looks up the camera and smiles. So basically, he's like smiling at you.
Okay.
You know.
And also, it was downhill from this point onwards. Let's be honest. It's been downhill. Retaliation was ultimately just what was PC expansion pack ported. After that, we had things like Tiberium Sun, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. Some of the later games just haven't been very good.
Going in that probably. Retaliation. You had Ants. Only thing I enjoyed about that was
the Ant campaign, yeah.
But after that, there's one called Kane's Wrath,
right?
Which that one I really enjoyed.
Okay, really enjoyed it. Okay,
really enjoyed. But,
okay, that's good.
But after that, no. I've only got one dislike left. But Tanya, could not stand Tanya.
Really?
You know, I mean, you had Carter in the first one.
Yeah.
But I just think that they're way too overpowered.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's a game, but it's just a geezer walks into a base and puts a C4 in, it blows up. You know, and there's certain levels like with Carter, you got to destroy sound sites, and it's so annoying because you destroy a sound site and 3 guys come out and shoot you.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so annoying. but Tanya's a character, and Carter's a character. Carter was like a proper war hero. She's just some bird in fucking shorts with 2 guns. You know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay then. Favourite moments, scenes, bits of music. So I've got one scene and one bit of music. So the scene, it's not the intro for stars. It's actually just where Kane reveals his hand at the end of the Soviets campaign.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, oh, okay, that's cool. I think that's fairly memorable. Him talking, it's like gone back in time as he talks to you directly.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's my scene too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there you go. So that's probably, that's that. Music. We're only going to talk about the one track that we all know and love. It is weirdly enough become the Command & Conquer iconic soundtrack, even though it's not from the original. And it is called Hell March. And that... I mean, Jesus, doesn't it get your blood pumping?
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
and the sound of marching,
Yep.
and it kicks in. That it's fucking wicked, and it's what plays after the initial opening FMV. So really get me to go. Okay, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Command & Conquer Red Alert, a game beloved by both of us. It'll be interesting when we touch upon the ones we're not so familiar with, do like Retaliation and stuff like that. But we will, of course.
Yep.
Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?